I'm a writer-editor and one of the two people behind Bonfire Press, which is most of what you see here. And then this is my dude Doug Brown, who does album artist, and Stormie. So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff going on.
How did you get into doing your own stick?
Pardon me?
How did you get into doing your own stick?
You know what? My cable man. He came by I've been a writer most of my life and whatnot, have scripts all over the house, computer filled with it, and the cable guy came over, he saw my comic art on the wall, and he's like, you know what? I'm trying to make a comic book. Would you like to check it out? And I was like, okay, and so we started talking about it stuff, and then one thing led to another. I started writing it, working with him, and that thing failed, but I had already gotten too far into things. I had started editing for other people to make a name for myself and whatnot. And just as I started to think, you know what, if this thing's not going to work, maybe I need to give up, a friend of mine gave me one of my old scripts back and said, no, let's make this. And that became Welcome to the Void, our first book that we brought out. Nice. And since then, that was in 2017. This came out 2018. And we've just been slamming through. I now have a novel out, an audio drama. I've edited and worked for some bigger companies and whatnot. It's been really good.
There's a weekly podcast that he does. Plus he does reviews.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Douglas Brown.
Douglas Brown. What is it? What do you have today for us, Douglas?
Okay, well, this is Stormie. She's a pop star who must fight for her soul and sanity against the forces of darkness when she becomes the target of a voodoo queen's wrath.
How did you come up with the idea for Stormie?
Well, I was interested in creating a comic book, but I didn't really want to do anything in the standard, superhero capes and claws and guys in tight underwear smashing into each other. But I wanted that same kind of epic feel where you had these larger-than-life personalities, and really the closest equivalent we have is celebrities in a way. And they do have their own power. It is through money and influence, or whatever their gift is, Yeah, so in this case, I decided to go with a musician, and to spice things up visually, add this little supernatural twist to it.
How can we find your work?
Well, you can go to stormiecomic.com and also follow me on Stormie Comic at Instagram or Facebook or Twitter.
That's usually how they say it.
And what I like to do is I like to put out casting calls in my book because I'm always looking for faces to put in the crowds and different scenes. So if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook and respond to a casting call, I'll look through your profile, find a headshot, and work you into the book.
Very cool. We'll put a link in the description below for the website to go to and all your social links.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks for being on the Geek and I podcast.
All right, well, thank you.